Hello, and welcome to what is embarrassingly by no means my first attempt at doing a Let's Play of Pokémon Blue. I did have a few videos up earlier where I was doing live commentary. This is all recorded after the fact, but doing it live I was just really struggling to keep up with the horrendous volume of the music, even with the music turned down as low as possible and my microphone turned up as high as possible. My voice is just not powerful enough to penetrate the mighty Game Boy's tunes of doom. So this will be a bit weird. I can't remember how long I took to do things. I might be talking about something and then I just run off playing my game and it all gets a bit crazy, but hopefully this will be a half decent Let's Play that at the very least will just kill some time and not destroy your ears, because that was the problem. My last one, it was definitely bad on the ears, and I don't want to be bad on the ears. I mean, my voice is not great on the ears, but I want to be just generally inoffensive and good, so we're just starting out now. Professor Oak is introducing us, and I am introducing myself. He asks me my name, and I say, Oak, my old chap, my name. Everybody should know my name because I am the greatest thing that has ever existed. Except for everything else that has ever existed. My name is Jamie, and he says, good, I approve of this name, that is a fine name. Well, it's actually a pretty horrible name, but it's an okay name. This, by the way, is your rival, my grandson. I've forgotten his name because I don't love him, and I never will. So I say, oh, Oak, I'm happy to oblige you with your Alzheimer's. Your grandson's name is Scooby. That's what it's always been, that's what it will always be. And he says, that's right, I remember now, his name is Scooby. And I'm like, yes, it is. So he informs me that my very own Pokémon legend is about to unfold, which I just find terribly exciting. So let us waste no more time. Actually, if I recall correctly, I do waste quite a lot of time here, just aimlessly running through my room, because it's a huge bedroom. Everyone would want to have a bedroom of this size. I don't have much stuff though. Oh, this here, by the way, super secret. You were king of the playground if you knew about this as a child. The secret potion in the PC that can sometimes mean the difference between life and death in the first rival battle. I mean, if you were truly cool, you wouldn't need it, but I am not truly cool, and I am going to need it. I'm just going to fiddle with my options here. Fast text, because I'm impatient, and a set battle style. Now, if you don't know the difference between shift and set, shift is when it's like, so-and-so is going to use a new Pokemon. Would you like to switch in another Pokemon that will just completely pummel this new Pokemon? Which is just cheap and mean and evil, and that's not how it works online, and you know me, I'm a hardcore online gamer, as you've seen from all 11 of my carefully hand-picked battle videos that make me look like not a total noob. So anyway, I'm going into Oak's lab. I mean, we all know Oak's not here, but I just wanted to check out his aids. I like his aids. He has many aids. Look at all of those aids. They are fantastic aids. I wish I had aids. And this here, a female aid. Or perhaps not an aid, perhaps just an admirer of his aids. And this, of course, Scooby Oak. Yo, Jamie! Gramps isn't around! I'm like, okay, Scooby. I will have you, Bulbasaur. Soon you will be mine. That is indeed Bulbasaur. They put them in a weird order, even though Bulbasaur is 1 on the Pokédex, he does not go left. I'm assuming that's cultural differences, because they read back to front over there, I've heard. So, checking to find Oak, checking in that lake, checking inside this person. Oak could be anywhere at this point, but he was not in that person. So, now I'm checking to see if he's in the super secret outside Pallet Town grass. Now, when I was a boy, rumours were abound of this grass, of it containing just level 100 Pokemon, legendary Pokemon, things beyond your wildest dreams, but as we all know, all it contains is death. Death and glitches. Basically, if you go there with cheats, your game just crashes and your screen goes all horrible, and we do not like that, so I will take the plunge into Route 1, where we will meet Oak. Okay, we're done. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Scooby, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Oh my god, I'm scrolling too fast. Come on, past Jamie, let me read. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I have only 3 left, but you can have one too. Choose! Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient, Scooby. You can have one too. Gosh, I really underestimated the time it would take for me to read all that. So, Charmander, lizard, obviously prefers hot places. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail. There we go. You've got to calm down, past Jamie. You're going too fast. Squirtle, tiny turtle. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. Powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. Do I want the water Pokemon Squirtle? No, I do not. Who does? Honestly, who had Squirtle? Bulbasaur, seed. A strange seed was planted on its back at birth. The plant sprouts... Oh, fuck it. Anyway, the whole point of that little exercise was I want Bulbasaur. I love Bulbasaur. I will love Bulbasaur until the day I die, which should be whenever. So, I'm going to nickname my Bulbasaur, and I shall nickname him Bobbins, and that name shall be known all throughout the land. Bobbins, the mightiest of Bulbasaurs. And so, Scooby-Doo, who is cheap as hell, decides to take a Charmander, just like every child took a Charmander, because, oh, Charmander's so amazing, it evolves into Charizard, and he's cool, because he's like a giant dragon. But you know what, this is Pokemon, this is not a dragon game. I care not for Charizard or anything that's cool. I care for things that are awesome, and things that are awesome have bulbs on their back that eventually grow into things. So, here it is. First battle. Battle that defined your childhood. The battle against Scooby-Doo. And this here, if you can hear it, I have no idea how the sound's going to go. I hope it's better than last time. But anyway, this battle music, the greatest music in Pokemon, the greatest music in games, and the greatest music in any form of media ever. So, we open up fairly standard. I was thinking of going for some growls, but then I thought, fuck it, let's just tackle him until he falls over dead. I've got the potion if all else goes wrong. Of course, Charmander's like, I will capitalise on your lack of growling by doing some growling of my own, so that your tackle becomes impotent and unable to hurt me. And I say, well, that may be so, but I am nothing if not persistent. So I keep on tackling, but it looks like he's getting the edge, so I'm gonna have to prove once and for all that I'm not cool. I'm gonna have to use the potion. Only reason I'm winning this fight is because I'm cheap. But, you know, that's okay. So... oh, tried to use the potion again, but it's not there anymore! So, he's growling just a little bit too much now. I think I'm gonna win, but... oh dear, the damage that tackle does compared to that scratch could easily go any way. So... yeah, it looks like it's gonna need 2 more tackles, and... oh my, maybe 2 more. Charmander could actually win. That would be the most embarrassing. No! Good Bobbins. You critically hit him all the way to Isengard. And so I grow to level 6, and I have 12 attack, 12 defense, 11 speed, and 13 special. That is a fine Bobbins. I am pleased with this Bobbins, and Scooby is in the belief that he picked the wrong Pokemon. And yes, you did. Just like every child who picked Charmander, you picked the wrong Pokemon. Bulbasaur is the right Pokemon, people. Remember that, for now and for always. I will take one last look into Oak's horrific, evil face. And then I shall venture forth. But before I venture forth, I'm going to end this video just so I can put myself out of my misery, see what the sound level's like, see if this is going to be workable as a Let's Play, because I want this to be fun to watch. I don't want you to have to mute it and just have your ears die. So, I'm going to wrap it up. Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.